First of all, we have to understand the company should have business in permissible activities, the activities which are allowed by Sharia. So, what are permissible and what are non-permissible? Permissible mean the activities that are allowed by Quran and Sunnah, and non-permissible mean the activities that are not allowed by Sharia, by Quran and Sunnah. So far as about Sharia rule about the transaction is permissibility, according to the majority of school of thoughts, means all the activities that are uh, allowed, all the activities are allowed unless they are not prohibited or don't have any element of prohibition. We can understand this concept with some example. Uh, Riba is prohibited in Quran and Sunnah. It is clearly mentioned in Quran and Sunnah. But so far as lending for apples and receiving back five isn't mentioned in Quran and Hadith, but it also has the element of riba. So that's why it's not allowed. It's also impermissible activity in Islam. So far as manufacturing car is not prohibited in Quran and Sunnah, and it also uh, not mentioned in Quran and Hadith, but it does not has any element of prohibition. So that's why this is allowed in Islam. So why general permissibility? Because commerce and trade are areas where creativity and innovation is continuous process. New form of transactions could be introduced provided they don't have prohibited elements. If we see the pattern of Quran and Sunnah only mention prohibited transactions rather than mentioning long list of permissible activities. The second rule that we have to keep in our mind that the company should not have activities that are prohibited by Sharia, by Islam. For example, interest, gambling, non-halal food, prostitution, conventional insurance, alcohol, tobacco, cinema, and all other activities that are deemed impermissible by Sharia. If the company is involved in these activities, then you are not allowed to buy shares of those companies. So let's consider another option where the company also have activities in permissible and also in non-permissible activities. In such a case, investing or purchasing shares of that company is permissible but under some specific conditions. So what are the conditions? So before understanding their conditions, we have to think upon why such permission is granted in case of mix. Because we live in a situation where the matters are complex and it's hard and difficult to avoid and to comply 100%. So in this regard, we have to follow that earnings from non-permissible activities should not exceed 5% of total revenue. So if the company is following this criteria, so then you can buy and sell shares of their company. But if the company is exceeding from 5% of its total revenue from non-permissible activities, so then you are not allowed to purchase and sell shares of that company. Next, we have to understand about the liquid assets. If the company has only total liquid assets, so then you are not allowed to buy and sell shares of that company. First of all, what is liquid asset? Liquid assets mean easily convertible into cash without significant loss. Because in such a case, liquid assets represent similar to cash money. So in such a case, trading above or below at par would be riba. But if we think what happens in reality, most of the companies have both liquid and non-liquid assets. In such a case, jurists have different views about ratio of liquid assets to total assets. Shafi and Hambli say minimum 51%. Hanafi mention not more than 33%. Next, we have to understand the debt to equity ratio. First of all, what is debt to equity ratio? Mean if we divide total liabilities by shareholders' equity, so then it's called debt to equity ratio. It is a measure of a degree to which a company is financing its operations through debt versus wholly owned funds. So debt financing should not be more than 33% according to Dow Jones Islamic Market Index, FTS Islamic Index, and SAC of Securities Commission of Malaysia. But Mizan Islamic Fund of Pakistan allows up to 45%. Next, we have to understand the concept of common stocks. Common stock is a security that represents ownership in corporation. The company gives dividend to holder of common stocks in case of profits. So you are allowed to buy common stocks and sell common stocks of any company. But preferred stocks are the stocks that get fixed dividend and whose payments takes priority over common stocks. So preferred stocks are not allowed because it is attached with the fixed dividend. So next topic is the points that we have to understand is derivative. Derivatives uh, derive their value from underlying asset. So this is some difficult topic that includes future, forward, option, and swaps. We will cover this topic in upcoming video, inshallah. But so far as don't opt for derivatives so far. So at the end, I want to say, may Allah forgive me for any conceptual mistake in content. If you have any question and suggestion, so kindly you can contact me with my email abdulbasisuhail@gmail.com or my cell number. Thank you.